Welcome back everyone, this is Mac with IC Cup TV bringing you another game from the Global Gamers Invitational round of 128. This is between the green Protoss Capoch and his opponent Blade, the teal Zerg. Once again, a big thank you to the sponsors of this tournament, iFixit, The Handsome Nerd, and Esports United, who have donated generously to the prize pool, making it a really consequential tournament. One of the biggest tournaments to date in terms of prize pool and number of players. It is 128 players competing in this qualifying round. The top 4 will move on during the release to a round of 16 where they will compete against the best invited players on the scene and have a chance to win the big money and all the fame and all the glory. So without further ado, here is the match. So far not much going on, pretty much equal income and absolutely no structures yet. We do have a forward pylon down for Capoch, and it looks like he's going to lay down a forward gateway as well. There it is. And his probe probably going to go scout, which actually seems silly. Oh no, this isn't one of his workers. So yes, he is going to go scout, going to try and find his opponent's base. And same thing happening from his opponent, who it is Blade. So Blade's drone is moving out, both taking the counterclockwise route. And let's take a look at that production tab real quick. It looks like the Zerg player is opting for a fast expansion build. Yes, he is at 15 workers sending out this drone, and he will be able to lay that down. But no, he is instead throwing down a spawning pool instead and camping out. Not really sure what prompted that decision. Whatever it was, he has decided this is going to wait. This drone is going to camp out here. Maybe he's going to wait for that scouting probe to come in and see his base, and then he'll throw down the hatchery. So spawning pool at 15, hatchery probably 16 or 17. And this probe is not going to patrol in the base, instead is going to camp out here and have a seizure. But the drone is going to push it away, but really all that does is gives it an opportunity to be microed and delay it for even longer. But no, it comes a little bit too far away, Blade able to throw down that hatchery, so not that much of a delay from this probe. And Blade now moving along on his fast expansion spawning pool strategy. Meanwhile, in the Protoss base, looks like we're getting that early gas, probably going to get a Cyber Core, maybe not. He is chrono boosting a Zealot. First Zealot is moving out, and a second Zealot rather. The first Zealot is almost there, the second Zealot is coming to reinforce. Some early pressure there by Capoch. This is actually quite unusual, especially from pro players. No one likes to harass Zerg expansions because of this. Zerglings can reinforce so quickly, and getting surrounds off on Zealots. Capoch is going to definitely lose this Zealot. The Overlord's blocking our view, but yes, the Zealot did get torn up, only lost one Ling in the exchange, might lose a second Zealot. Looks like he probably is. So yes, the second Zealot now going to go down from Capoch, so a bit of a disastrous early harass. Does take 2 Zerglings with him, but three Zerglings maybe? I don't know, we'll take a look at that real quick. 3 Zerglings for 2 Zealots, a terrible opening exchange. So definitely things looking good for Blade right now. Gets his expansion unharassed, definitely gets a few minerals up on kills, and a nice wall off from Capoch here. We've been seeing this fast early forward expansion from Protoss players a lot recently, and I like this. Instead of keeping it airtight, you know, gateway, huge gap, he's using these pylons to sort of create a funnel, so Zerglings can flood in there if they want, but they'll get shot at from stalkers. A bit of a liability to Banelings, because that's pretty squishy, but I don't think we'll be seeing a Baneling bust against this Protoss player. As Blade looks content just to sit back in his base, wall off here with these Lings, and saturate that expansion, take advantage of the fact that he is able to get 2 bases faster, and his opponent doesn't have the units right now to really put any pressure on. He's getting that early Roach Warren, so that's where his gas is going to be going. He is researching the metabolic boost for Speedlings, and I think Lair Tech will be a bit delayed, so probably going to see some pressure from Lings and Roaches on this door. Pretty good decision. Some more guys moving out. Looks like we do have 4 gates cut down now, and do have the warp gate research coming in. And I say this because I just noticed this pylon. I don't know when that probe got that down, but there is a proxy pylon in Blade's base, and he does not see it. So there's a huge opportunity for Capoch here to warp in a pretty sizable army inside the Zerg main. This is where the defenses are at this spine crawler here. Look at the army tab. The Protoss army is pretty large. Moving in with 3 Zealots and a sentry. Has this probe here, and a proxy pylon for reinforcements. So he's able to do some pretty solid 4-gate pressure on the front door, but you see he is now warping in zealots in the back door. We'll see if those move out. Look, they're sitting still. He's going to harass his front door, and he's drawing the forces out. This is so well done by Capoch. He's drawing out those Zerg forces. They're going to come all the way out here, way too far to reinforce. Some Lings aggressively targeting this pylon to delay any gateway pressure. He's going to lose those Lings, and those... Oh, this is looking very, very well played by Capoch. He is going to lose these forces, I think, but that is just the point. These Zerg forces just being dragged out, and here they come, 4 Stalkers and 4 Zerg Zealots now inside the main of Blade. They're going to get this Queen almost for certain. All of the workers are off the base, and the Zerg forces here are finally engaging. They're going to get overwhelmed. The Lings and Roaches coming back. This Queen is now down. No Protoss casualties on the front back line here, and the Queen does survive. Spinecrawler coming to defend, but these buildings are very, very exposed. More units warping in now, and these Roaches no longer looking so hot. But like I said, the spawning pool and this Roach Warren completely exposed. More attack coming from Capoch from the front door now. No defenses here whatsoever. A 2-pronged Protoss attack. Here they are engaging again. These Zerglings coming around the side, and the Roaches funneled here a bit, but I think there's enough Protoss forces to win this fight. Spinecrawler definitely helping out, but these forces coming in, walking right past that completely disabled Queen. More warped in Protoss units, and I think that Blade just doesn't quite have enough. Only 5 Roaches at this point in time. The Protoss army is just so much larger, and they are going to get cleaned up here. Not enough reinforcements, not enough drones. Income-wise, he is slightly behind, but the Protoss army just got such a leg up from that early pressure, and some new Lings now suddenly turn the tables around. These Stalkers are briefly surrounded, but Warping themselves do finish off the rest of the Lings, and these 2 Roaches are going to be forced back, and Capoch still holding on to that beachhead. Drones streaming in here just to do some work, it looks like, because we have more harassment going down on this side. 3 Zealots trying to take out this hatchery. And they're going to get tied up with the Zerglings, but the drones are getting picked apart by Capoch's marauding, I don't know, what do you call these guys? Commandos, I guess? These commando Protoss, warping them from the back, and good game, calls it cheese stuff, but yeah, I mean, that's the problem with Protoss. You got to watch all the proxy pylon locations, and a well-played game by Capoch. Pretty fast, pretty short. Blade did quite well early on, but just didn't spot that, and unfortunately outclassed by his pro opponent. So no upsets so far. We'll have to see. The only pro eliminated from the qualifying round was eliminated against another pro, so things are proceeding relatively as you'd expect them. So keep following the tournament at teamliquid.net, and keep tuning in on IC Cup TV for more matches, and do thank those sponsors. They're making this possible, making it exciting, so by all means do that. So keep tuning in, and until next time, have a good one.